What up, though? Y'all know what this is. Respect the worst if you don't respect the best. Top tier podcast. I am Ledge. Let's get right off into this, man. Like, Premier Battles over in the UK, they are throwing their name into the hat like, hey, everybody over there in the States, everybody in Canada, KOTD, we cooking over here too. Don't, focus your lens over here. Don't forget about us, right? And as I told you guys, like, me, I'm not going to just be one of these podcasts or, platforms that just talk about 2 or 3 big leagues or what's considered the big leagues. I'm touching everywhere. Like I talked about Black Ice Cartel event, like weeks ago when they announced their card. I've talked about Bullpen Battle. That'll be out. I'm recording this Wednesday night, so the battles will be taking place tomorrow. So, like, I've touched on all different leagues, and I'm so happy to talk about battles that's going on, across the pond, so to speak. Shout out to Premier Battles, who've been putting in work. They should have been getting recognition. I haven't been podcasting long, so I haven't been in the game long enough, or else I would have been touched on their league, because I've been watching the league for a good minute. I wouldn't say I've been watching it from the beginning. I'll never lie and say that. But I've been watching it for a while. And September 7th, they threw this trailer and these announcements up rather early. But, better get an early start on it than later. Gain that traction and momentum going into the card. And a couple of announcements have been made. First off, the return of Shadi Hora, who was like, the legend over there, like the guy, the man, you know what I'm saying? So having him just back on the platform, about to cook, is just already a plus. Don't know who he's battling yet. Again, I'm recording this at a certain time, so it was only been like 3 announcements, and I don't know who he's battling. He can literally be battling anybody, because he's got that type of pull and allure. He could be battling anybody, but the atmosphere when he battles over there is going to be so crazy. It really doesn't even matter who he battles. Like, who would you like to see him against is, preference based, of course, but I can see him getting busy with anybody. It could be a good look for somebody. I feel like he's such a vet that I feel like he's in the same boat Arsenal's in, where Arsenal is more amped, or he seems more livelier when he's going against guys. He seems like he's getting up for guys that aren't considered fellow veterans. It seems like he's more willing to go the extra mile and to win battles against guys that are, I would say, more new, not necessarily rookies, but maybe a year, 2 or 3 years in. Maybe Shadi is in that position where he'll probably get more amped and charged to go against a new face. So I wouldn't be surprised if, let's say, like a B-Dot or a Geechee or, I don't know. I can't think of somebody in that vein. Maybe a Mike P. Like somebody in that lane that can really push him to be like, this is a new guy. I haven't faced him. I don't know much about him, but this should be fun, and make him work with his pen and really cook up some shit. Because when Shotty is in his bag, he's pretty tough to beat, especially over there with that crowd behind him. So looking forward to seeing him in the ring again. It's been a minute. Also, another announcement. It seems like he's just everywhere right now. NJT. I always abbreviate his name. You guys know him as New Jersey Twerk. He is on this card as well. And he seriously is just trying to go for he's trying to have the most counted battles within the calendar year. Like, I just seen him clips of him battling Bill Collector. He's battling Miss Hustle, coming up on Queen of the Ring. He's battling clips on Volume 4 for reasons unknown to me still. And now you got him. You got him over there about to battle too on Premier Battle. So I don't know what they're going to do. I mean, in my mind, I'm thinking they're going to get a fellow MC from the UK to take on NJT. You know, if you don't know NJT, if I got any listeners or viewers who's actually listening to this podcast from the UK, which I don't know, you never know. You never know where your podcast might reach. But if you aren't aware of him, he's high energy, high impact, great stage presence, very imposing figure. He's an imposing figure, towers over you. But I'm pretty sure, you know, you have to be living under a rock, so to speak. You don't know who New Jersey Twerk is. You don't know who NJT is. Look him up. You know, he's one of the guys that's hot right now, that's cooking. And he creates moments. He creates really great moments. Like I said before, I still don't know if he's out here giving you full 3 rounds of consistent, solid material yet. That's why I would hope that he gives him a vet. You know, I hope the guys at Premier Battles gives him a vet, somebody who's not going to be in awe of his presence, and somebody that is very well prepared. Because to beat him, you got to have stamina, and stamina is just making sure you have enough material. You don't spread yourself too thin, but you also don't load the clip in the very first round. You want, you know, even if you feel like, yo, he's high impact, he's high risk, high reward, he might go dumb for 1 round. That makes it look like he won in the eyes and then the optics of others. But I still judge battles round by round. Like, because you dominate and you have like a very impactful 3rd round, I'm not about to just up and give you 2 rounds all of a sudden. So yeah, give him somebody. I don't know. I can't really think of nobody off the top of my head, but I would love to see him against a veteran, maybe a veteran that's from over there who could really make him, you know, get in his bag and dig deep to win more than 1 round. Because I feel like he got the ability to go crazy maybe for 1 round and then tail off. Like his pen is crazy, but sometimes he gets in a groove where he just loads it all up for 1 round. So we'll see. I am very much looking forward to that, to seeing who he match up with. I'm very much looking forward to seeing who Shotty matches up with. And then finally, man, they gave us a blessing with this one. JC. And it's funny because I said that NJT is like trying to break the record of whoever been battling the most within the calendar year. Well, JC is routinely one of those top 5 guys who seem like they battle like 50 or 60 times within the year. So, of course, he'll be on this card too, along with NJT, right? He's battling Tony D. Right? Tony D kind of looks hollowish sometimes in the face. But I know I got that from Clips, because I believe Clips said that. But that's something I want to bring up. If you're not familiar, to my people in the States who are listening to this, if you aren't familiar with Tony D, he's really good. He's pretty versatile. He's pretty well-rounded. Like, he doesn't rely on one thing. I've seen him 4-bar setup. I've seen him expand and like get away from 4-bar setups. I've also seen him, you know, use multis pretty well. Then he can just be a little more direct with you. If you have a name that's very easy to flip, he's really good at name flipping too. Like, you look at his battle versus Soul, like the way he would flip Soul or just reference something with Soul in it. It was very dope. So he's really well rounded. He's a legend over there. And he's battle tested. He won't be in awe of JC because it's JC. He's battled Clips already. He's battled Arsenal, I believe, already. He's battled Shotty already. So he's battled big names. So JC gonna have to bring it. Will he? I trust JC. I trust that he will take this opportunity and look at it as a big battle, as opposed to some artists who I would be concerned with going over there will look at it as just a trip and they can just become light on this. And I think JC has been over there before. He's battled Arsenal over there before. I believe he's over there another time. Just can't think of it right now. But I definitely remember him battling Arsenal over there. So he's used to those crowds anyway. So I'm looking forward to it. I am ready to see what these two have. This could be probably one of the better battles in that league, and just as far as in the UK period. I seriously believe that. Like, I really think that highly of Tony D just as much as I think highly of JC. Like, I think this would be in the same vein as, if you guys remember JC versus Ilmac, I really like that battle a lot too. Or if you remember Chilla from last year versus Iron, like it can be one of those, just lyrically every round there's not a drop off. It's very consistent. It kind of plateaus into consistent level of writing and a level of lyricism and punches. So I am looking forward to that battle. Extremely, extremely excited to see how that turns out. Once again, it's September 7th, so we got a while. Like you're talking about, we're not even in the summertime yet. We're nowhere near the summer yet. We're not even in the spring yet. So this is very early to release these battles, to release these announcements, but I'm here for it, and I won't forget it because, like I said, this is a big time card. It seemed like they're loading up with, and I like that this year seem like we're about to get some big cards from leagues other than the leagues we're accustomed to. I feel like Queen of the Ring is loading up to have a big card already with 40 versus Couture and NJT versus Miss Hustle. If they can flesh that out, they can have a big card and it could be excellent, right? Bullpen is doing that with this Super Bowl kickoff battle weekend, with having News versus Rock and Shine versus C Money, and having Briz versus Loso. Also, Premier Battles had Loso battling, I can't remember his name. I want to say it's Dialect. Might be Dialect. If I'm butchering his name, I apologize. I think it was Dialect, because I remember hearing some Dialect name flips or something like that. But that was a really good battle. Loso got it to me, but the energy of the crowd and Dialect was really nice too, really solid. He started off okay, middle of his round was pretty good. Like, it was a good battle. Check that out. I think it just dropped maybe a week or two ago, and I really like that battle. I like the scene of how it went. Caustic also battled a battle with Caustic, dropped on Premier Battles as well. I want to say 2.5, 3 weeks ago. I haven't gotten to that yet, but I will check it out. So I want to shout out Premier Battles for coming up with a card that's just looking like it could be something special. And the UK crowds, man, they were well educated. Do not sleep on them. They're not biased either. So I don't want to hear crying that, cats from the States wasn't getting love, because they watch battles over here probably just as much as they watch their battles that's, represent their home country. So let's not do that. If they're not feeling it, I'm pretty sure it's for a reason. So I want to shout out and salute everybody at the UK, not just Premier Battles, all the other leagues that's over there going down, all the bloggers over there, all the media members that cover battle rap over there. Excuse me. Salute. And yeah, man, I'm looking forward to this card. I really am. So I'm looking forward to seeing it. I want you guys to comment. Let me know who you looking forward to seeing on the card. Who you want to see battle Shotty. Who you looking forward to. Who you hoping that'd be to face NJT. And what are your predictions on Tony D versus JC? Right now, I actually might go with Tony. Nah, I can't. I'm gonna have to go with JC 2-1. JC 2-1, respectfully. I think Tony D might get the second round. JC usually starts off pretty well in the first. I think he'll edge that round. Tony D gets the second round. JC might clearly get the third. That's my prediction on that. Like I said, we'll see. Who knows, right? Also, follow me on all the socials. I'm just on Twitter and Instagram. The link will be in the bio. Please follow me. I will follow you back. Please comment. I will comment back. Very down to earth. And with that being said, as always, thanks for tuning in. And as always, keep it battle rap. Love.
The podcast you just heard was made using Anchor. Ever thought about making your own podcast? Anchor makes it really easy for anyone to get started. It's a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing podcasts. Best of all, it's 100% free. Sign up now at anchor.fm/new. That's anchor.fm/new to get started.